I hope you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back. This is Gracie. Say hi to the people. Okay, go find something to do. Everybody's all over today. Okay, sorry about that. That was not planned, obviously. All right, so today's video is going to be DIY dog games, do-it-yourself dog games. So, for anybody who's been following mine or Abby's journey for a while, you know Abby does not eat out of a dog dish. Seriously, there are very, very few times where she's eaten out of a dish. If she's eating out of a dish, she's either really tired or I'm really tired, to be honest. This is how we eat most times. And to be perfectly honest, right now it's morning. I usually would set this up for breakfast if we were doing this for breakfast the night before. She does, though, sometimes just eat out of her ball, so which I don't have with me to show you. But anyway, so we're just going to hop into doing the games. I'm going to give you 6 do-it-yourself dog games, and most of them you probably haven't seen the exact thing that I'm going to show you anywhere. At least I haven't been able to find duplicates of most of these. Most of the DIY dog games are the same, like 5 games. So hopefully you get some new ideas with this game. So the first one, some of them are 100% like recycled items and like you can find around your house and go pull them and do them now. Then there are other games where I use like things around the house or things from the store and kind of make them work together, which you'll see in a little bit. So first thing we got is an egg carton for this game and a cereal box. And then we need some inserts. So these are just inserts, which I made out of old fabric. This is actually the size we need too, which works out. So I like to take about 2 large inserts. Or I mean as big as I find or I have on hand. None of it actually has to be, you know, perfect. The dog's not going to care. This is Abby's breakfast. 1 cup measured out. So I'm actually just first going to take a few pieces of kibble, which, there we go, and just throw them in the bottom of the cereal box. Okay. And then next I'm just going to fill each of the slots where the eggs would go with kibble. I only put 1 to 2 pieces in each slot, to be honest. And I do this because this allows her to play more games with 1 cup of food. Alright, so we just put that over there for now. And then we're going to take the insert and I'm just going to roll kibble, which is probably going to be very hard for you to see, but I will try to pick it up as I go. So I'm just putting kibble on the side of the insert and I gotta roll it a little. And then we're rolling it. So there's kibble up here, and then we just roll it. Super easy, super simple. Just put, again, just a couple pieces of kibble. Your dog might prefer to do this, honestly, with treats. That's what a lot of people do. I don't know very many, honestly, who also use kibble. Actually, I don't think I've actually seen, maybe one other dog who uses kibble that I've seen, like, on Instagram. But I don't believe he's an American pup for some reason. And I will show you the inside. And this is like engages your dog mentally. So mental stimulation will tire them out quite a bit. So that's what the inside looks like. We just shut that. And we put that in here. And then sometimes, like, this is kind of like a destroy box almost. So then, like, sometimes I'll take, like, my Teavana cup. This is just an old Teavana. This is what Teavana tea bags come in now, is this type of container from Walmart. So I use this container, and then sometimes I'll put, like, a bandana and shove that in the box as well. The squishy has multiple things to take out. But that is one game. Alright, so, sorry, This next game, you've probably seen it done before, but I put a little bit of a twist on it, so we're going to count it as a different game. Because to a pup, as long as you put like a little bit of a different twist, to them, it's a whole new game. So we're going to count this as a whole new game. Oh, and there's a piece of feather from Cat Toys on it. Muffin tin. Don't worry, we're not just doing it with tennis balls. So if you've seen the muffin tin game before with tennis balls, you put kibble in, you put the tennis balls on top. That is the gist of the game. So I am though filling the bottom with kibble like you usually would. So I actually have got 2 tennis balls this way. If you haven't seen it done that way, you can kind of see, and then the pup just picks them up, takes out the kibble. Super easy. So we do some of those, but it's a very, very easy game. One that Abby's done forever, basically. So we try to like put a twist on it for her. Otherwise, it's just completely boring at this point. So I also take these, which go to another game, and I just place them in the top, which I actually don't need that many. I also put the Tavana cup a lot of times on top. She really likes this Tavana cup, let me tell you. It is pretty funny. Couple pieces of kibble and an old plastic Easter egg. And yes, Abby does know how to open this. So this is kind of just how this game looks. Let me just take off the top. And then this one goes here. So she just takes out everything, takes out the kibble from like these pieces that she can't get kibble out of. It is a lot of fun, and she just really enjoys it. So we're gonna move on to, I really should have, I guess, named these things, but I didn't think to name them. So I have these 2 balls. This one came from Walmart. This one I believe came from Chewy. We love Chewy, we're big, big Chewy fans. And then I just take my inserts, roll up kibble, shove them in the ball, and it's another game. So we're going to do that next. These are all my inserts. I keep them like that to keep them together. And this one's just one that she plays with because it's kind of too... Okay, so that's the last one. We got all of these, which just have rolled up kibble. Let me just take the green ball because it's a little bit easier for my fingers to work. You just try to get it so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So you just put them in. Let's actually move it closer. And this game's kind of flexible because you can do some, I like to do like some kibble, some treats, like put 1 or 2 with treats to make it kind of extra fun and some different smells. My vet was actually impressed with this game because I brought it with Abby one time when she went to the vet. Because I figured, hey, you know, like stuff to comfort her, that's normal. All right, so let's do the tissue box game next. Tissue box. And bandanas. We like bandanas around here as well. They're lots of fun. They provide fashion and fun, for Abby at least. So we just put a few pieces of kibble in here, and we roll up a few bandanas, which doesn't take too long. I mean, yeah, the whole process, if you're going to do like all these games at once, obviously it is time consuming. But to me, it is quite worth the time because you will have a tired puppy, a tired and happy puppy. Because you know what? A bored puppy is not a happy puppy. Really. I like this because it provides like, you know, a lot of mental stimulation for a working dog like Abby. And it's kind of a nice, you know, like change of pace for them. And then I have like this insert in with the bandanas. And then these games too are also good like for your average pup who's not a working dog. But I mean, there are so many benefits to even doing 1 or 2 of these games a week with your dog, to be honest. like the enrichment and mental stimulation is really good for them. They actually say that mental stimulation is just as good, if not better, for a dog than running around, which is amazing. Some of these are quite wrinkled. They're just kind of in her toy box this time. Okay. And then I like to just fold them over, kind of just in half. And they kind of stick up, almost like tissues, you know, kind of like the concept. And then like sometimes I'll put like something on the bottom, like a frozen bone with moist food on the bottom, like inside too. So this is actually, we just started doing this game because I had a smaller tissue box, and she really enjoys it. Okay, so we're going to do this other smaller game, and then do the last game will be a little bit of a bigger game. Alright, so it was not intended to be a puppy game, but my mom brought it home from the store and my dog went berserk. She thought it was a game for her, so I decided to just let her play with it, to be quite honest. So these are just little Tupperware containers, as you can tell. They came in a set. The other set has treats in it, so we don't play with that piece for obvious reasons, because I'm afraid my dog will get off the top and eat all the treats. It's quite possible with Abby. And then I have this other game piece, but I've also used like tennis balls in the past just to kind of like put something else, because there are 3 of them. This way that 4th space is kind of just filled. So if you would like to do this type of a game, this is available at Walmart for under $5. And I just put a couple pieces of kibble. That's all these games really take, are a few pieces. I am really shocked that Abby's not over here watching me, because usually she's like right there watching. When can I have it? So, all right, so the last one is one that you've probably seen before again, but it's got a twist on it as well. Hoping there's not like kibble that falls out of any of this stuff. Didn't shake it thoroughly before bringing it down. So this is just obviously an old beach towel. So we're gonna move the bandanas out of the way. Okay. So if you've seen like the beach towel or like towel game before, you just kind of like roll up the towel with kibble and the dog will come behind and unroll it. So this one though, I take 2 towels. So again, I kind of just like use 2 towels just to make the game different and more interesting for Abby. There's a bunch of ways actually that I've done this, so I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm just going to kind of explain them, so if you want to do them, hopefully you can. So the first way is that I roll up both towels like you generally would. So I'm just going to roll it without the kibble, just so you can kind of see. And then I would put it like this way, so it'll roll the opposite way of what she was rolling. So if the towel's going that way that she's unrolling it, this one will go that way. Just this way she walks more. That's all it really is. And then like sometimes I put it at the end, sometimes it's in the middle. So kind of like just switching it up much as possible. Then though, I also have done it this way, which you just fold the towel. I'll actually show you this way, because this way is a little bit harder, which is good for Abby, because everything that we would end up looking up on YouTube was honestly too easy for her. So I'm going to start just with the regular bigger beach towel and just put kibble, which you can kind of see. Kind of, sort of, right? Definitely not perfect. And then I put the pink towel on top. And then I just fold it. So it's kind of, it is different. And then like kind of like at the end of this game, I kind of put extra kibble, kind of like, yay, you got to the end. And then I just roll this. Sometimes like I do roll like multiple face cloths in here, which you know, that's like a hand towel, the pink one, like that's what size it is. But I use all different sizes. I've used big regular towels for this. I've used bandanas. I've used multiple inserts, face cloths. If it is cloth or fabric, and I don't think she can ruin it, it's used pretty much. So, and I mean, if your dog is like super good at this game and you want to make it a little bit harder, I would just take this and put it like in a box. This way they can pull it out of the box. It'll buy you a few extra 30 seconds to a minute maybe with a smart puppy. Alright guys, so that is all 6 games. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I do have other DIY dog games. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Yeah, right Grace? Tell them, please subscribe. And with that, we will say goodbye. We'll see you in the next video.